Hey, how's it going, guys? It's that Blue Bath here, and I know, it's been another week, but I promise this won't be a recurring thing. I mean, there's been a lot going on, I have to say. Hectic week for sure, but with that being said, I have something to make up for it, don't worry. And that is another car to review. And that's right, guys, we got another one. I mean, it's been a little while since we've reviewed any cars, so I thought, why not jump on today, get this filmed, because we've got something special for you all. We've got another family car, and that's right. We've got another car in the family, which means we've got to review it. And what could this be, could you ask? Well, how about I show you? Here it is, an A-Class. So, how about we get straight into it and jump into this very shocking car. So guys, that's right, an A-Class. A bit of an unexpected purchase really, and a car we wouldn't really think we would have. But this isn't just an A-Class, no. This is an A-Class saloon, which is even more shocking, but it's pretty awesome. I mean, an A-Class saloon is something you never really see, and a car that is, well, quite sought after really, because it's something that's never really, well, seen a lot, especially on the road and especially for sale as well. So it was quite surprising to actually see this on, well, any listings and for sale in general. So it's pretty awesome to have this car with us right now. And well, it's pretty much our new winter car because, I mean, having an Abarth and everything is sick. I mean, 2 Abarths and another E-Class is pretty great to have for the summer and all that. But hey, if you think about it, 2 convertibles and a small hard top doesn't really work for winter. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Abarths are fantastic practicality wise, and the cabby can get some good stuff in it, and it does nice for the winter. But you can't lie, a 4-door saloon with tons of practicality and space is what you need. So, how about we jump into the aesthetics and, well, show you what the A-Class has to offer. So, the A-Class Saloon, a very striking car indeed. I mean, we've had many of the other models of Mercedes in the past, CLK, E-Class, C-Class, even 63s. But coming from all of those models, I must say that this is a very striking car indeed. I mean, it tells you, you don't have to have tons of stuff on the car for it to look really nice. I mean, you could stick a body kit on it, you could stick wheels on it, you could do whatever you want to it, but it doesn't need it. I mean, take a look at this car, guys. It looks super nice as is. I mean, this is currently stock. We haven't done anything to it at all, and it just looks really good. Now, this is a sport executive model, meaning you get a lot of sporty features on it, but combined with elegant and stylish pieces as well. So it's a very nice combination of elegance and sportiness, which you'll definitely find throughout the car when we look over it. Now, this is also a V177 chassis shape, which sounds a lot different to the other chassis that you'd usually hear from Merc, which is usually W, and well, that's pretty much it really. It's usually W chassis, but the reason it's a V chassis is because it's a saloon. Mercedes usually like to give a different letter or number in their chassis just so then it separates it from the hatchback or the convertible model, so it makes it a lot easier to find, and that also makes finding parts, modifications and anything you need for the car a lot easier as well. So that's pretty awesome to know. The car is also finished off in polar white, which is a very nice shade of white indeed. I must say, when it comes to white paint, Porsche and Mercedes are the companies to go to, because if we just come in a little bit closer here, you can see, look at that. That is just 100% perfect. It is a liquid, guys. I mean, obviously, me and my dad, as we've already gotten to work on the car. We've done a stage 1 on it already, so it's looking nice, glossy and shiny, and we've only had this for not even a week, I think, so it's already been staged, and it's going to be more in the future, that's for sure. So one day you'll see this shining like a mirror, but I must say it's kind of already there. I mean, this is, well, as you can see, a 21 plate car, which is absolutely brand new, stonking new, and it's the first time we've ever had a brand new Merc in the family, so it's pretty awesome indeed. I mean, well, a lot of the time we usually go for 19 plates or 20 plates, so having a 21 plate car in the family is pretty awesome indeed. And it's under £30,000, which is pretty awesome as well. Pretty good, especially for the amount of tech that you get with it. The problem with a lot of Audis, BMWs and Mercedes models is that you spend a lot of money and don't really get that much for it, which is kind of a shame. I mean, let's take for example a 2019 E-Class Saloon. Probably going to be paying about £30,000 for it, and you might not even be getting the highest spec as well. So you're losing a lot of the good stuff, but paying more than you should be as well. So to have this model with the highest spec available, or the highest amount of tech available, I should say, it's a pretty good purchase, that is for sure. Now obviously we will get to all of the tech and all that further on in the video, but how about we go over the aesthetics now. So coming to the front bumper here, we've got a lot of the nice A-Class bits and pieces from the facelift of this model, which this is. So obviously with the older models of the A-Class, it is a little bit sharper and a bit more aggressive in places, but this is more, well, redefined. It's a lot more smoother and a lot more flushed, which is very nice indeed. Very nice. But coming to the rest of the features, with this being a sport model, we get a lot of blacked out pieces, such as the grille in the front there. Looks very good in black as well. I definitely like that design too, with its very nice, I want to say, I don't think that's a hexagon, I can't, starry grille. There we go, guys. It's good that we got the Mercedes man himself behind me right here, because otherwise I'd be a bit lost for words, that's for sure. I mean, I'm not going to stand here and say I'm a Mercedes guru, because I'm not. I'm going to put my hands up to that. But hey, we're learning as we go. So we've got a nice starry grille there, finished in black too, which is very nice. And a lot of you probably noticed that the logo looks a lot different. And that isn't just because it's an A-Class, that is because it's got a full cruise control with the car.
Closed grille, which denotes it's got active cruise control.
And there you go, guys. Closed grille, which denotes active cruise control. And that's a very, very high spec option, I believe. I mean, I don't think many A-Classes or many other models come with that really, so it's quite hard to come by. So to have it on this car is pretty awesome indeed. I mean, like I said, it's teched up the wazoo, which I don't think we're going to be able to include all of it today, but don't worry, we will get it in at some point. Coming down to the bottom of the grille here, we got another very nice grille as well, which does vent. It's a vent that vents, so it's always nice to have a vent that vents. And it looks very, very good as well. I really like that plate surround too. I don't know what it is about it, but the front of the A-Classes do look really, really good. I mean, believe me, if it was an A35, I'd be lost for words because it looks fantastic. But even just the regular, standard A-Class Sports model really looks good. I mean, it has all of the features and doesn't overcomplicate itself, which is what a lot of these hatchbacks nowadays try to do. They try to put too much on their front bumpers and it just ends up looking like a mess. So it's nice to see that the Mercedes is very nice indeed. So now it's time for the side profile, and of course with this being a four-door saloon, it's got that lovely swooping shape all the way from the front to the back. And I must say, with this being a saloon, actually, it's not absolutely massive. I mean, that is kind of the key goal for this car, really. Maximum practicality, no style sacrificed, and really, really reasonable size too. I mean, you get all of the practicality of a saloon, but not in a massive shell, which is great, meaning that you can drive this around no problem, fit in tight spaces, and still have all the qualities of a great four-door saloon, which is excellent. And like I said, for the price that it's at, it means it's a very reasonable and great buy for you to get, which is why I recommend a saloon, especially the A-Class, because it's just fantastic. Now, before I get sidetracked on why I think this car is so great, let's talk about the side. So of course we've got all the lovely A-Class lines, which a lot of them seem to have. I mean, A-Classes have always had really nice swooping lines on the doors that go all the way into the back bumper. Very nice indeed. But how about we chat about these wheels? Now they are very different indeed. With this model, you can get different wheels, but I think this setup right here is the best to go for. Now, first of all, I really, really like the design of these wheels. They look like very, very futuristic and something that would come on a quite expensive model, but you get them on this one, so it's pretty awesome. Now, these are 17-inch wheels with a very, very big tyre, which, first of all, look great. They really complement the car, but second of all, they allow for an excellent ride. I gotta tell you, it's fantastic. I mean, with this amount of tyre, it means that you can ride along the road in such nice comfort. I mean, these are just fantastic for the roads that we're on, especially in the UK. You guys know, as I've said many, many times before, the roads they're pretty awful. I mean, you've got to work with me here, the government, but they just don't. I mean, so to have these, it's pretty awesome because there's such a bulky and chunky tyre, and it means that you don't feel anything in the road. I mean, we've gone over some bad potholes, and compared to the Abarths, you just can't feel them. I mean, usually in the Abarth, going in a pothole, it's like dipping your tyre to the centre of the earth. But with these bad boys, you don't even feel it. You kind of got to like think, did I even go over it? So it's pretty nice to have big chunky tyres, but it doesn't sacrifice anything, like I said. You would think that a small wheel, big tyre wouldn't look very good, but on this car, it looks excellent. Really, really complements it, like I said. So yeah, we've got Continentals on this as well, so a great tyre to go with a great car, and overall the wheel setup is excellent. We've also got very nice wing mirrors as well, so sadly these ones don't electronically fold in and out when you lock and unlock the car, but that doesn't really matter. I mean, you don't really need that. They look really, really good, and of course they've got the indicator on the side of it as well. Really, really nice. At the end of the day, it is a Mercedes. It's got all of those really rich feeling materials and features and bits and bobs to make it the car that it is. And well, like I said, having those wheel setups as well makes it even better. And those aren't run flats, guys. I need to mention that right now. Boo, guys. We don't even want to talk about it. We're going to leave that to the side. Run flats, no, do not. How about no? Do not go for it, guys. I'm going to tell you right now. It's not good. So, before I probably end up crying over run flats, we'll move on to the rear of the car, because that's probably my favourite part. So, here at the rear of the car now, I must say, like I said just a second ago, this is my favourite part of it. With the hatchback version of the A-Class, you just don't get this shaping. I mean, of course, you get the same styling on the rear of the car, but with that saloon shape going into the back with the trunk lid as well, it just looks tons better, I must say. Now, there's quite a lot to go over in the rear. We'll start off with these lights. Now, I really love these lights. They're proper supercar looking. I mean, they've even got a really, really nice style in the actual bulb, or like, well, the actual design of the light itself, and it looks fantastic. Of course, they've got to get the Mercedes-Benz logo in there as well. But yeah, they're really, really nice. They sort of remind me of the Atari logo in a way, which is sort of awesome, really. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a pair of lights that look like that apart from on the A-Classes, and they're just really, really nice. And as well, we've sort of got like a whoop, an angled indicator, which looks sick. I really, really love it. I've been behind this car a couple times now, and I must say, the indicator looks fantastic. And oh, I just missed that there. If we could just get that one more time, my good friend. There we have it. There's the light right there. Honestly, it just looks so cool. Now, coming to the rest of the rear here, of course, we've got the really, really nice shaping. I love how the lights kind of go into the boot there and then travel onto the side of the car as well. Just super, super nice. Of course, we've got reflectors as well, and the really, really nice rear diffuser. Now, you guys may think there's not much going on with the diffuser, but I really, really like it. Of course, we've got the chrome cutouts with that chrome piece along the diffuser as well. It looks really, really good. And oh, would you look at that? An automatic opening boot. Isn't that something? Now, a lot of the Mercedes models will come with an automatic boot as standard, or sometimes you do have to option it. I'm not too sure. Like I said, I'm not a Mercedes guru. Put my hands up now. I won't lie. But it's pretty awesome that they do come with a boot that automatically opens. Now, on some of the other models as well, there will be a button here that allows you to automatically close it as well. So say if you had tons of shopping in your hand and you needed to close it, you could just press it and it will close like that. I'm not too sure if any of the A-Classes can be optioned with that button, but either way, as you can see, it's not too hard to close, and it's really, really nice to close as well. Some of the other models, you do have to get a bit of a aggression to close the boot because it won't close properly. This one is really nice and light, and I promise we're not trying to do techers right now. We're not trying to dribble a ball or anything. We're trying to show you a really cool feature. Let me just try and... I'm not sure. You guys are probably really, really confused what we're trying to do at the moment, but Some of the Mercedes models do come with a special feature where if you slide your foot under the car, the boot will open automatically. And I don't think this one has it, sadly, but either way.
It never works.
I know, yeah. So, yeah, it doesn't usually work anyway, even if it did come with it. So maybe this does have it, but we can't figure it out or we can't do it. But yeah, just so you guys know. But that's pretty much also if you have shopping bags and stuff like that, you know, you just go like, whoop, whoop. It's not doing it. I give up. But maybe you can find that on another video yourselves. But either way, rear of the car, super nice. I mean, it's flushed, it's sleek, stylish. What's there not to like about the rear of this car, or any of this car really? I've got to say, it is fantastic looking. And honestly, it is super shocking. I mean, this car, I never would have thought I'd be surprised by an A-Class. Neither did my dad either. I mean, he's been a Merc man for about 20 to 25 years now, and I never would have thought I'd hear him say an A-Class has stumped me. But it has. How about we hop in and show you some of the tech that is in this car? Because honestly, just like the appearance, the tech is going to shock you. So, coming to the inside of the car now, and I must say, it is lovely in here. If we look at the screens as well, as you can see, there he is. There's the man himself. That is the Mercedes Me profile, which pretty much allows you to, well, designate your own profile and account on the car. So if there's any settings, such as the seat or the radio, you can pretty much just log into your own profile and it will already be set to your liking, which is excellent. But like I said, we won't be able to get into that today because there's quite a lot to go into. We'll leave it for a separate video. But as you can see, the appearance of the interior looks absolutely lovely. You guys know me, I love a good door card, and this one is a 10 out of 10. I mean, we've got carbon on it, which looks utterly fantastic, and that is due to the sport model, and I'm not sure if you can get them on the other models, but it's so nice to see that on the car itself. Really, really nice. Heated seats too, which is excellent as well. No memory seats, but to be honest, I don't really think you need them. I mean, there's just like, you know, a little turny knob down there and a handle too to adjust your seat. That's all you need really. I mean, it makes up for it with the rest of the tech, I've got to say. But like I said, really, really nice door card. The carbon, the chrome as well, with this really nice looking handle and all your features to go along with it. Stitch leather too, which looks fantastic. I believe this is called Artico leather, which is man-made leather, which is very, very nice indeed. Ho, 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 very nice and fancy. But I really like the white stitching as well. And coming to the speaker here, now, this is a very, well, bit of a mystery really. Now, with it being a sport executive model, bit of a mouthful there, but I'm not too sure if this runs Burmeister. Now, I think it might be entry-level Burmeister because it sounds fantastic, but either way, Burmeister or not, sounds great. The audio system in this car is really good and the bass is in your face, that is for sure. So, but I'll leave that to you guys in the comments. If you guys do know if that is entry-level Burmeister, please let me know because I'd be very intrigued to find out. So, coming to the seats as well, we've got very, very nice design in the seats themselves. I mean, we've got that lovely lined stitching inside there. Or actually, I think there's a print. Yeah, I think there might be a print, but coming to the side, there is the stitching instead. Of course, you've got more Artico leather on the seats, and there's pretty much Artico leather everywhere. I mean, there's not a piece of this car that isn't in leather, and I've got to say, it's a very fancy car in here, I must say so myself. But of course, we've got headrests and all those good things as well, and we've got all the controls to move them back and forward. Coming to the armrest as well, like I said, Artico leather with that lovely stitch material and a very, very nice display. And as you can see, the rear door has just opened, and I think that's a first on this channel. I don't think we've had a four-door car ever on one of the videos. I'm just trying to think now, but I don't think we have. But either way, four doors and green glass, which is a pretty weird feature actually. I don't think I've ever come across a car with green tinted glass, but it's pretty nice indeed. So, how about we take a look at the back seats, which is also something we haven't done before. But same design on the back seats as well, really, really lovely. And oh, first ever time we get to review a rear door card. Oh mate, so many things brand new to this video today. I'm loving it, I'm loving it. So of course we've got the Leather as well with another speaker. Lovely handle too with all this lovely material and the green glass. And very nice indeed. And if we come back to the front here, I want to show you these mats. Oh, mummy, daddy, these mats are nice. So we've got full velour mats. And of course, with it being my dad and I, we've obviously gone to town on them. Upholstery cleaner and a nail brush, and we have done some wonders to these mats. Look at those lines. Oh, lovely stuff. Velour as well. Lovely, lovely indeed. I'm going to say lovely a lot because that's just how this car rolls. It's lovely, fantastic, and very expensive feeling indeed. But we've also got very nice Mercedes-Benz side seals here, which look very great in chrome. Always liked a good side seal, and yeah, very nice indeed. We also have some stickers on the side here, and as you can see, we've got Mercedes Me in this car. Now, Mercedes Me is pretty much an application you can get on your phone, and it allows you to pair up your car, and it gives you a lot of pretty cool features and stuff you can do with the car from your phone. Now, I'm debating whether to show you that in today's video. We might be able to show you just a glimpse of it, but maybe in a future video, we'll show you everything. So, Dad's just pulled it up on his phone here, and as you can see, if it focuses, there we go. We've got tons of features that you can do with the A-Class and any Mercedes model, as long as you pair it up with the app itself. I mean, we've got lock status, vehicle status, trip data, tons of different things that you can look at on the app, and you don't even have to be next to the car to see this. I mean, as you can see here, we get a lovely picture of the car as well. Tons of different settings, and yeah, just tons of different things you can see with the car on the app. Really, really cool. I don't think there's many apps that allow you to do that with your car. I mean, a Bath used to have Uconnect, which you could look at on the phone, but of course the services have been terminated. I went for a 30-minute phone call just to be told, yeah, it's not active anymore. Bruh. Like, bruh. Come on now. Bruh. You could have just told me that when I answered the phone. But anyway, yeah, so I believe that's Mopar that deals with that now. So I might look into that, see if I can get it for a Bath and review it to you guys. But yeah, Mercedes Me, pretty awesome. Big thumbs up for me for sure. So, how about we get inside now and just show you the finishing touches of the interior. And would you look at that? So we're now in the passenger seat, as it's a bit easier to see stuff, and take a look at that. That is the A-Class intro screen when you start, or even just sit in the car, and that looks really, really nice. So like I said, I'm in the passenger seat because we get a better look at everything without having to be cramped from the steering wheel. But yeah, we've got this very nice layout here with this lovely material. Not too sure what to call this, but it's like the spongy material, but very cool indeed. Really like it. And of course, with it being an A-Class, it's got a different layout to all of the other models. We've got more of a, well, just a nicer and simpler design compared to the E's and the C's. It's sort of separate, whereas the dash on the E's and the C's are connected and kind of swoosh down like that in a waterfall style. So it's very nice in here, I must say. Got the piano black on the vents here with a chrome outline on the vent itself. Really, really nice. Sadly, it can't hold a little Joe, which is a bit of a shame, but oh well, we tried our best. So sadly, no little Joe in the A-Class. But either way, got more carbon that goes all the way across the dash, connecting two 7-inch screens, which are utterly fantastic. Now, I must ask the question, Dad, are they touchscreen?
Yep.
There you go. Full touchscreen on both of them, which is excellent. I mean, honestly, this is awesome. Now, another thing about the screens as well, this car comes loaded with full MBUX, which is the highest grade Mercedes technology that you can get in any of the models. Now, there's quite a lot involved with MBUX, and sadly, we won't be able to cram it in today because otherwise we'll be looking at an hour-long video, which maybe some of you guys won't mind, but it'll be a little bit too much to edit. So, I think what we'll do is in another video, we'll go over all the features, but as you can see here, we've got the kind of the simple overview of the screens. We've got navigation, radio, all that good stuff.
Hey Mercedes.
And?
How can I help?
Tell me a joke.
What has a face and 2 hands, but no arms or legs? A clock.
Bruh. That's very poor.
Okay, well, as you can probably hear, the Mercedes Me, well, it kind of needs a class in humour and jokes, but apart from that, the Mercedes Me assistant is excellent.
Hey Mercedes.
Oh.
Hey Mercedes.
How may I help you?
What do you think of Porsche?
We are almost neighbours.
As you can hear, guys, it's got a lot of good little lines that it can give to you, such as, well, as you just heard, what do you think of Porsche? We're pretty much neighbours, which is pretty awesome. So there's a lot of nice, like, ironic little jokes and stuff here and there, Easter eggs sort of, to kind of ask Mercedes me, and you'll get a lot of pretty funny responses, that's for sure. I mean, there's a whole list on the internet of what she can say to you, so it's pretty awesome to have that. It's not just a bog standard boring car, it has funny little features as well. But yeah, as you can see, pretty standard screens here with tons of nice features on them. And this also has speed stonic steering wheel, which pretty much means the higher speeds that you achieve, the steering wheel becomes more compliant with you and pretty much changes depending what speed you're at. So you don't even have to change it into the different modes.
Active lane assist.
Also has active lane assist and auto wipers, auto lights, all of the standard features that come on most of the newest cars nowadays.
Plus the haptic feedback buttons from the E-Class.
And yeah, haptic feedback buttons from the higher class models as well, which is pretty awesome to get on the A-Class. And overall, the interior is just packed full of features and technology, which makes it feel like a much higher model than it is. It's awesome. And like I said, we've got cruise control as well. So it's a very handy car as well, packed full of very user-friendly features as well, making driving an absolute ease. And as you can see here, we've got tons of different settings to go through as well, which, like I said, we'll get into another day because there's so much to go through. And like I said, we'll have a full MBUX review at a later date. But for now, that's pretty much it for the interior. I mean, we've got so a lot of buttons down here as well, which is a scroll pad, which actually does work. If you can scroll across, there you go. We've got all the different bits as well. And yeah, pretty easy to use and access. Of course, we've got different modes as well. And this actually comes with, if I can get it right here, if I can remember, Eco, Comfort, Sport, and Individual, which is excellent. It allows you to have all the models. And as you can see, we've got different themes for all of the different modes. So we've got comfort, efficiency, experience, and trip, which offer different designs and displays depending which one you go with. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I think I've included everything for the sector. And this, guys, I've only just remembered, this is the design I was trying to tell you about in the Abarth 500e review. This is the same design that is in that car for the controls, and it's pretty awesome indeed, and it's very user friendly, just like the rest of the car is. Absolutely excellent. We've got the auto stop start as well, which is a bit of a nightmare. It can lead to some well, different and a bit risky situations, but this is pretty good. I think this is more of a revamped version, so it's a bit more of a sensible version of the auto start stop. It doesn't absolutely lose its mind in different situations, so it's all good. But that's pretty much it for the interior of this car. Very lovely indeed, and we will be coming back to it at a later date in a different video. But now it's time to hop outside and chat about the final thoughts. So everyone, there we have it. That is the, well, almost complete review of our new family car for the winter, the A180 Sport Executive. Bit of a mouthful, I know, but it's absolutely amazing. So many features, so many tech, so many nice angles and lines to look at too. It's a stonking car, I must say. And coming from a guy that loves 63s and E-classes and all that good stuff, it's absolutely shocked my dad, that is for sure. So if he loves it, then it's a big thumbs up, that is for certain. So, got a lot of stuff to come in the future for this car, such as maybe potentially mods, who knows. But we've got, of course, the tech reviews, such as the MBUX and all that good stuff. So, we'll get to that in the future. But for a 1.3 litre turbo, that's right guys, a 1.3 litre turbo 4-cylinder, that is crazy. An engine you don't really get in many cars nowadays, but it absolutely performs like a dream. 145 brake, which is all you need really, so that's a Bath level power figures right there. It gets a move on, that is for sure, and you don't even have to put your foot down. So yeah, excellent engine, excellent car, and overall fat big thumbs up from me and my dad. And yeah, like I said, we'll be seeing this car a lot more in different videos and later videos too, so stay tuned for that. And if you want to see them as soon as they come out, you guys know what to do. Hit that bell, like, comment and subscribe, all of that good stuff, because it's always appreciated. And well, we'll see you in the future guys. Have a good one.